While looking through some dusty volumes in the dusty stacks of the Connecticut State Library in Hartford recently, I noticed a report stamped "Restricted, not for publication." It was issued by the Connecticut Office of Civil Defense and was dated May 1, 1954. It was what the bureaucrats call an annex, that is, an appendix to another document. It was titled Mass Burial Annex, Plan A, Hartford is Attacked. It began, "The purpose of this annex is to provide necessary personnel, facilities, and sites to mass bury large numbers of dead resulting from a serious disaster in the city of Hartford. In case of atomic or heavy attack on Hartford without adequate warning for evacuation, fatalities in Hartford and East Hartford would approach 125,000. I read on with mounting horror. What I had stumbled upon was a detailed plan for burying 125,000 Hartford residents in mass graves. The annex listed 4 burial sites: Pilgard Farm in Hartford, Longview Farm in West Hartford, Silas Deane Highway in Weathersfield, and Batson Farm on the East Hartford-Manchester town line. One local funeral parlor was assigned responsibility for each site. The annex included special instructions for morticians, police, and clergy. Morticians were made responsible for collection of bodies at primary assembly points, body handling at emergency morgue and burial sites, and supervision of opening and closing of burial trenches. Police were charged with prevention of body looting and traffic and crowd control at emergency morgue and burial sites. Clergy were to form teams of 3, 1 member from each of the Catholic, Jewish, and Protestant faiths. The purpose was to provide clergy of various religious faiths to conduct appropriate rites at mass burial or other points for large numbers of the dead, whose religious affiliations it may not be possible to determine individually. This official 1954 document instructed that, whenever possible, groups of bodies coming from specific areas or locations will be interred together, and that portion of the burial trench appropriately marked. Example: if a group of 100 bodies were found along the length of Allen Street, Hartford, they will be interred together, and that portion of the burial trench appropriately marked when closed, e.g., 100 unidentified, Allen Street, Hartford, June 14, 1954. 40 males, 40 females, 20 children. The annex concluded, the location of emergency morgue and burial sites will not be published or otherwise disseminated prior to actual emergency need for their procurement.